I would much rather have a woman that I start off broke with and build versus let me get myself together financially, like all the way, and then you just come in. How do you even choose a woman who is right enough to just come into what you already built?
Things develop more of a genuine connection than flashing your money out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you stop flashing your money, it's like, yo, what do you got to fall back on? And that's why I push back with like that money thing. The best slick talkers I know and the dudes that get the most girls is dudes that don't got no money. You know,
the primary reason why men get a lot of money, want to get a lot of money, the primary one is for the women.
You get the money and the power. I think it's always gonna be like pissing contests between men.
That's
because we got that ego
competition.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we want to get women, but we want to get better women than the dudes next to us. We want to be able to snatch that woman up from that other guy.
Let's go!
What's up, FMF Mob? We here with another episode. I'm back, you know, with my guys here. They've been going strong.
Big old Leo.
Never stop.
Over a year now. I'm clap it up for them right
appreciate
quick.
it, man.
Over a year now. I've been down with a torn Achilles injury, but I'm back, like I said, and I want to bring up a topic. You know how I do. Does love cost a thing for men? I think we live in a society now where we've gone from couples actually growing together from the ground up to where the men are expected to come complete, and you know the women just, you know, I ain't submit. You know, we talked about submission, and I ain't submitting unless a man can provide this, that, and the third. So I wanted to get the fellas' perspective of, do y'all think love costs a thing for men in 2022?
You seen where I seen a couple times where the guy goes to go on the first date with the lady and she got her friends or something and they expect him to pay.
You saw that video?
18 of us.
You saw that video?
Hey, people be doing stuff
Let me
for
let
top,
y'all
but-
women know, I ain't paying for all your friends.
Yeah. Unless we all sleeping
Say it again,
together.
Paul.
I ain't paying for all your
Unless
friends.
we all sleeping together, all 18 of y'all.
And see,
But
he's still on that poly stuff.
Let me rephrase it. If I ain't got it, I ain't paying for all y'all. Like if I'm feeling generous, hey, yeah, I'll be the type for real. I'll come to the bar and I'll be like, yo, hey, shots on me, everybody in the bar. But that's my personality.
So
I'm not doing that.
That's if you ball.
Yeah, if I'm balling, yeah.
And two of the friends gonna choose you too on the side.
You got me good.
That's chivalry, and that's being a gentleman. A drink, we talking about $5 to $8. I ain't no sir.
Where about to
13 or 15, 15.
Where you
Y'all better go to happy hour.
Yes.
We not in 1999.
No, man, so the drinks ain't. Where's drinks $8, $9?
$5 to $8.
Then where? I wish I had them drinks.
Happy hour.
4, 3, 2. Yeah, go and chill. Yeah. Man, y'all watching this video, man. You ain't subscribed yet? Man, you got about 5 more seconds to go and subscribe. I'm gonna finish up with this person right here, man. Hey, subscribe to this channel, man. We got work to do. All right, let's get back to it.
But I think that's more of a chivalry thing.
Yeah.
And you could say it's chivalry.
But don't tell me I'm obligated to pay for your friend. No,
Exactly.
I'm not obligated.
That video was crazy. I might go ahead and play it in between right here if I can find that video.
Right.
I'm gonna play that joint. But go ahead if I get my say in that, because
You know,
I might be back. I may be back on my bullshit. I may be back today on it. So y'all go ahead first.
It's funny
he always,
because
G always come out when Keys come out.
right.
Yeah.
I got my back up today.
Yeah, man, be on me, man. No, Trey been changing. Trey been changing a little bit.
Trey been the same, he just don't be talking.
Yeah, there you go.
you,
Now you
bro.
saying it. I like it now. It's coming
I
out.
want to know who y'all think is the most savage out of us.
Him?
Put in
Look
the-
at our
yeah,
video.
No, they gonna say Trey now.
No,
They
I
gonna
think-
say Trey now.
I think it's Paul.
Nah.
I think
Paul is. He
Paul's
just
quiet.
Paul's the
He's
avatar.
quiet,
he just don't know
bro.
how to bring out his power yet.
He just-
Exactly.
he trying to
Paul's
keep it low
savage
key.
as fuck.
No, I give y'all to my real. I
Don't he sound like a
say
minister?
it.
He
I
sound
know how to say it. I know how to say it. I
Bro.
give y'all my real though.
Pastors pimps from before.
Oh, pastors? Yeah.
Yeah. Kiss the rings, bitch. So then, so does love cost a thing? Yes, but that's why I said we put too much emphasis on money because
I don't think it's sweet.
I think it's the community.
No, it's both.
I think it's the community.
Yeah.
And it could stem, from women, but
It's both.
it's both. It's both sides.
I think it gotta be mostly women because primarily if you ask dudes why they get money, it's to shine for the women because the women like when you have money. Not saying that most men don't like money. Of course, we love money. But I think the primary reason why men get a lot of money, want to get a lot of money, the primary one is for the women. You don't think that the primary reason why they want money?
I can understand that, but that's why I say it's both though.
Yeah, it's both.
Yeah.
It's both.
What's the majority?
But the majority, I think, it's for the women. That's about. So I ain't gonna lie, I was like that.
So are you saying?
I'm always primary.
Are you saying that the men are doing it for the women, or are you saying the women are putting more emphasis on the money than the men?
I think the question.
I
Very
think he's
good. Very
saying
good
if
question.
money wasn't important to women, men wouldn't have to care about it.
They wouldn't care as much. I think so. You wouldn't think so? What does
I
Scarface
still
say? What was that
think-
line on Scarface? First you get the money, then you get the power. Then you get the power, then you get what?
The respect.
The women, the respect, and then you get the.
The women.
That's yeah.
You get the money and the power. I think it's always gonna be like pissing contests between men.
That's
because we got that ego
Competition.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we want to get women, but we want to get better women than the dudes next to us. We want to be able to snatch that woman up from that other guy. I think it's more of like an ego thing.
I don't think it's. Yeah, we are ignorant and we do try to shit on each other, but I think it all goes back to our nature and how we're. Yes, I'm talking about amongst men. I'm talking about
I ain't ignorant.
amongst men.
Yeah.
I'm not saying y'all are ignorant. Trey said it's the ignorance of us trying to shit on each other, but I think it goes back to our nature. Like, and let me use lions for example. The lion that can fight the best and the strongest, he gonna have all the lionesses and the pride, and all the other dudes gonna have to compete to try to get that spot. So I think it's kind of in our nature to be competitive in that way. But go ahead.
That's true. That's true.
Does love cost a thing? Absolutely. But because love it's not about the money when it comes to love. So that's why it's a confusion.
Love don't pay the bills, though.
What are you talking about?
Love, the money
don't
buys
pay no
comfort.
bills.
Yeah.
The love buys the comfort.
You understand?
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna put you in a mind frame. Your wife is different.
No, but listen.
I'm just trying to say it.
I'm gonna tell you.
You haven't been out here, man. It's real out here. It's real out here.
No, let me say this.
You don't understand it.
No, I think what Trey is trying to say is, it's women out here that might love a dude,
Yeah.
but because he's not providing at a certain level, they leave him because they're not comfortable. So the money doesn't buy the love. The money buys the comfort, which makes it easier to do those things that build on a relationship. That's how I view it. So like, cause it's some dudes out here that like women like, yo, he's such a great guy and he's this and that, and like I really care for him, but
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? He can't provide the way I feel comfortable with.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean they love him. That doesn't mean they love him. That doesn't mean they'll stay though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So like I agree with Trey saying like money doesn't buy the love. Money buys the comfort, which makes it easier to stay in there.
But most
Do
women
the
won't
thick
even
and
get.
thin with everything.
But most women, not all, but most women won't even get to the love unless you got the money first, and then I'll see if I love you.
That's the flaw, and that's what I
It's a
see.
flaw. I agree. It is a flaw. It is. It's bad.
That's
it's
what I
bad.
see. That's the flaw.
It's bad,
So-
but that's what's happening.
So what I'm seeing is, and this is why I want to propose this to you guys, because my mindset is different. I always thought like this. Okay.
FMF Mob, what's good, y'all? Hey, they've been subscribing to us.
Subscribing.
Yo, we got a video with almost 10,000 views, man. Yo, but we ain't got that much subscribers. Y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe to us, hit the comments, likes, all that stuff, man.
I would much rather have a woman that I start off broke with and build versus let me get myself together financially, like all the way, and then you just come in. How do you even choose a woman who is right enough to just come into what you already built?
I think that's about what you want, because if you choose the path of building up. That's because you want that. You want to be, some people want to be married early and start the family early, but other people, I'm just speaking from my experience, I'd rather, build myself up and, I'll have a problem choosing women, but I'll have more options to me. Women are born with options. Women, all they have to do really is be pretty and, they can pretty much get any of the rich guys and whatnot. Like, taking an example, Lori Harvey, she done been with the whole industry. Like, just because she's pretty, I don't know what she do that's valuable to society.
Choose my personal training as.
Yeah, but look at Michael B. Jordan. He chose her to try to.
It's the truth.
Michael B. Jordan chose Lori Harvey.
You were in the T-shop.
Michael B. Jordan chose Lori Harvey.
Like, damn.
This Michael B. Jordan we talked about. He probably made $20 million a movie, one of the hottest Hollywood actors amongst men.
Yeah.
And that wasn't enough for her. So, but I'm not feeling sorry for Michael B. Jordan because he can go get any one of these. A woman working at McDonald's that's bad and change her life. Like, he has options. He's not losing by losing Lori Harvey. I think Lori Harvey is losing by getting with Diddy, Michael B. Jordan, and all these men, and just I'm just young and I want to experience more. Future. You didn't experience every spectrum.
All right, so you have more options, but how do you make the choice? Because, like, at the end of the day, when you build with someone, then you know where their trust at, you know where their loyalty at, you know certain factors and key foundations in an actual relationship where the love actually stands. Money is just added on. So when the emphasis is on money, that's a flaw to me, because it's like, okay, I got money, I can do whatever, and at any given moment I can cancel you. And a lot of women will, for their comfort, stay in an uncomfortable situation. It's not even actually love there. You know what I'm saying?
They want the lifestyle.
They want the lifestyle and the image. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, it look like you're doing good.
Until they get married, and then cha-ching,
and then
until
I can cash out on that.
Or they get the baby.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let me run this by you. Let me take money out the equation. Let me point at Paul too, because me and Paul talk outside of this. So Paul, you got friends, right? Of the gender female. Are they? No.
Female friends.
Just say female friends.
My bad.
No, we ain't saying all that stuff no more, man. We don't play. What you saying about it? I'm gonna let you say it. There you go.
My bad.
Women. I ain't got time. I ain't playing them super games.
I was just breaking it down for Paul, But, say the women you are just friends with,
right?
Do you not provide anything to them as to why they want to be your friend?
What do you mean by provide?
Right. We're not talking about money, but you provide something for them. You're a great talker. You're, a good listener. Somebody they can talk to. Teaching them about finances or whatever. You know, with no strings attached or whatever. Like, you're still providing something, right?
Yeah.
So, in a sense, their love for you does cost something, right? Like, it's not like you cannot provide.
I get what you're
provide
saying.
nothing and get that genuine connection, right?
But I think that's where I think those things develop more of a genuine connection than flashing your money out.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you stop flashing your money, it's like, yo, what do you got to fall back on? And that's why I push back with like that money thing. The best slick talkers I know and the dudes that get the most girls is dudes that don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? or that don't they ain't like super balling. They be pulling. They know how to talk.
But damn, if you don't have no money, then how productive are you? You just seen as lazy and come on, you cut me out, man.
I'm letting y'all get it out.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be making. Yo, fellas, you gotta be making money. You gotta be able to provide.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, we talking about just specifically love, which I view as like responsibility, which is commitment and things like that. That stuff is built on genuine relationships, genuine foundation, which comes with the communication. And as a guy, you should be talking to. You need to figure out what's going on here in her mind, so you know what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a woman who with you for your money, that's cool. If you cool with that, you just gotta know, like, yo, I always gotta keep bringing money to the table for it to be that way.
I think it's a good thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, you got to keep your grind up because if it's gone, she out.
That's just how it is. I think we live in a world that's black and white, but people want to be in a Disney world where we've grown up and saying that love keeps things and keeps people around. No, I've always stayed on black and white principles. Your exchange for your femininity and the way you look, and my exchange for my resources and to keep you comfortable. That's how it's always been since the dawn of time. So now that we came into this world where love is just a social construct that's been around for not really that long. Love has been around not even 100 years. If that, people were together because he could provide, she looked like this, she could have a baby, he could do this for us. Now that Disney movies came out, love stories came out, and everybody's here for love, and you make me feel.
I think
love
you're talking
is
about
just a
romance.
feelings thing.
I think you're talking about romance versus love.
Love is a feeling, and I can't.
But I gotta push back on that because if you go back in time, people got married for strategical reasons. It wasn't even about attraction. You know what I'm saying? It was about. It was based
comfort,
on. It was based on like keeping families.
Boom.
Combining families and hierarchies and stuff like that.
That's
It won't even about attraction. So you can't even. You shouldn't even be going off attraction.
No,
with
I
a
can
woman.
still say that because it wasn't government based. It is government based here, but back our culture, if y'all want to take it way back, and other cultures still doing it. You had arranged marriages. They got married in 10 minutes. They didn't love nobody. They were together because one person can do this. The father knew they want the daughter to be with him because he could provide. And then his mom or his parents wanted to be with him because he said that she's young, baby, beautiful, be able to make babies. She's a good wife and be together. So it was never about love. Love is new. Love, they're still staying together because it made sense. That's why other cultures, of course, the Asian maybe community and the Indian community, they're having longer relationships not because of love, because it makes sense. It was never about love. Marriage is not about love.
That's still government based, bro.
It lasts longer than what we're doing over here in America.
Bro. How do you know that?
Because and I've seen all divorce courts, they love each other, but they still getting divorced and taking half their shit. I thought you loved me. You loved me 5 years ago, now you don't love me because you don't feel like you love me anymore. I would never rely my marriage on love. I relied on respect and us doing our roles. It's not love first. It won't, because it's not gonna last long. One day you hate me, one day you love me. One day you don't like me, one day you wanna flick me off. One day you wanna have sex with me, one day you wanna push me off, don't give me no sex. I thought you loved me. You'll do this all the time, you love me. But no, divorce court, they ain't never about love in divorce court. It's never about love. So I think it wasn't
about love in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. So most of the people who are going through that situation, it's been other things that you attracted to, and then if you feel like you're not getting that specific thing, that's when it comes up in divorce, because I'm not getting this, because I'm not getting this.
I get what G's saying. He's saying like, if you're going off of the feeling of right now, of like, yo, like I feel like she does this for me, I feel like she does that for me, like I feel something, a connection with her, who's to say it's not going to change at some point? But also, if it's based off of responsibility, who's to say like, yo, at some point, they be like, yo, I don't want to do it. I don't want this responsibility. Like that, you always got the option to change your mind whichever way you view it, for real.
Exactly.
So it's just about which one is more important. And to me, I won't say right or wrong, because what G is saying, I actually do agree with. Your relationship shouldn't just be based off of feeling.
Absolutely.
Y'all should have a foundation of like, what each other gonna provide, what each other gonna bring to the table.
That's why I asked the question, like, who do you choose? Because you provide that, right? But who are you gonna choose, and how do you choose who you're gonna provide that to, and how do you? All of that's gonna come with communication. That communication is gonna build trust, and those are the two things that you need for longevity. I never base my marriage or my relationships on love either, but love is a factor, but if it's going to be for longevity, it's by communication and trust. Right? So, yeah, but who do you choose that you're going to give that to? Somebody that you love?
No.
No?
Not me.
No?
Everybody, I understand what you're saying, but I didn't base mine off of that. I'm not basing mine off of love. I'm not.
Base it off of?
I base it off of how she be able to do her responsibilities, as far as she be able to. I'm not. I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, I'm listening.
You know that.
I'm listening.
Responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
be able to, in my instance, try to have a kid, be able how she raised kids, if she's able how healthy she is, if she respects me, she knows how to play her roles, and then love will come down on the end. I check those first before I even think about liking or loving all that.
That's what I'm saying. Those are what you're paying attention to and how you choose who you're going to love and provide for. So it's like that's your checklist.
So you're saying if I combine like plus us and then the equal sign is love. That's what you're saying.
All of that together is love.
So
Equals love.
Yeah.
So that's cost.
So that's what you're saying. Okay, I'm trying to see from your end. Okay.
Putting it in the
No,
So you're
mathematical
saying,
equation.
so you're
You
saying
can
the
learn.
factors.
If somebody provides all of that to you and they give you those things you want,
And it equals to love.
You're gonna end
That's
up
what
probably
he's
falling
saying.
in love with that person.
Okay, so that's what
what
he's
I
saying.
feel like.
Okay.
Cause I get what you're saying.
I'm trying to
Trey.
understand what you're saying. Okay, all
I
right.
get what you're
So
saying. Like that person is showing those qualities.
Right, and then
And-
especially if they're showing it to me, specifically to me, oh, you got it. You know what I mean? You got it. I'm about to provide all of whatever I can and more for you. Matter of
And
fact,
make
what
you
else
want it,
you
yeah.
what else you need?
So all that stuff equals love. That's what you're saying. All right, okay, I understand what you're saying. Okay. All right, okay.
He
In
said,
instance, okay, I can see it that way.
so does love cost a thing? Does it cost for her to show you that she wants children? What type of mother she's gonna be?
Right.
Does it cost for a man to show you that yes, woman, I'm gonna provide for you? Or you know what I'm saying, what's the cost here? Does love cost a thing for men?